Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Roger W. Knight, and today we're going to perform a little experiment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a simple arithmetic lesson on the theory that since we have all these homeschooling or kids at home because the schools are shut down from the coronavirus situation, that we have alternate ways of learning what we need to learn that the schools would teach. And the idea is that one teacher on the internet could teach 1 million kids a math lesson or a grammar lesson or any other lesson. Today we're going to teach the lesson of arithmetic. Now here on this clipboard you see the numbers. Hopefully I got it in view. 5,280 plus 2,640. And here in the ones, we have 0 plus 0. So the result down here is 0. Okay? And then we have 8 plus 4 in the tens. 8 plus 4 is 12. We write the 2 from the 12 here. And we carry the 1 that's up here because it's the next order of magnitude. Now in the hundreds we have 1 plus 2, which is 3. 3 plus 6, which is 9. And we have the total of 9. Here in the hundreds, since it didn't result in a number greater than 10, we have nothing to carry up here. We just have the 5 plus the 2. And that gives us 7,920, 7,920. Now, there's an older method besides this arithmetic that the Romans used with what they call an abacus. I'll show you. Look at this. You see an abacus. And if we're going to add 5,280 to 2,640, well, we feed in 5 here, 200 here, 80 here, and 0 there. And we want to add 2,640. How do we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Since this is equal to 10 in that column, we put that up there, we add the 1 there. And then we add 6 in the hundreds. There's 1 plus 5, which is 600. And that gives us the 9. Then we add the 2,000 over here, resulting in 7,920. That's the way the Romans did. And it's a very popular method in China and Japan today, at least has been since Marco Polo carried an abacus over to the Far East during his travels to China, and it got across the water to Japan, and that's very popular in Japan today. Now, another arithmetic problem, a common addition problem, might be where you go to the store and you buy 4 items. Say you go to a hardware store and you buy 4 items, and these are what they cost, and you want to know what your total bill is. So you know how much money you got to pay to walk out of the store with those 4 items. Well, we got a column of numbers, and this is how it works. We have 6 plus 2 in the pennies. That's 8. 8 plus 0 is still 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So we have 9 pennies down here. 9 cents. And then 10 cents is a dime. And if you look at the back of a 10-cent piece in the United States, you see the word 1 dime. So our Treasury seems to think 10 cents is a unit of monetary value called dime. 10 dimes being a dollar. So in the dimes, we have 9 plus 9, which is 18. 18 plus 4, which is 22. 22 plus 4 is 26. We put the 6 down here. And the 2, the 20s, which is $2, we put that up here. You understand. And then you add the dollar columns. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. 17 plus 6 is 23. So you have the 3 here. And you put the decimal point there. Since it's 20, we carry the 2 again up here. Put the 2 Alexander Hamiltons up here, if you will. And now you have the 2 plus the 1, which is 3. There's 0 there, so it's still 3. 3 plus 1, which is 4. 4 plus 2 gives you 6. So your total cost of your purchases is $63.69, not including sales tax. Now, we can do this with the abacus. If you look at the abacus, you can close it out there. That's all zeros. You can put the decimal point here, and you put 1296. And you add 992. Well, there's 2 here. You add 9 here. 1 there. That gives you that. 2, 3, 4, 5. And since this is 10 up here, you put that there. Now you add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's your 8. And then you add another 9 over here. And to suffice to say, you drop that and you add that. That's another way of adding 9. You subtract 1 and add 10. And you get the total of the first 2 numbers, $22.88. And then you add 1440. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. You put that up there. You have the ones and the dollars. That's another way of carrying it. And then you add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you add the 10. So the first 3 items will cost you $37.28. And then you have the $26.41 you add. 1 there, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you add 6 here. 1 there, 1 there. That's a 10. Okay, pop that up. You add 1 there. And then you add the 20. 1, 2. And you get your total $63.69. So that's how you can do it with both the arithmetic way that I remember learning and the abacus way. But you know, here's an interesting thing about an abacus. If you look at the abacus, you notice that there's a whole bunch of calculi, if you will, about beads that we're not using. And what can we do? Well, we could use base 12 as easily as we could do base 10 with an abacus. And in fact, the Romans came up with the idea, it was the Romans' idea, to divide the foot into 12 inches. And that's why we have a foot divided into 12 inches. The Romans came up with that idea. And we English speakers kind of inherited that. So you can think of this column as inches, and how you count in inches is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. The 6th inch would be up here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you'd have the 12 inches, which would be a foot. But in the feet, you can still use base 10 to add up your feet. Now, why would you do this? Well, let's get back to this. If you have, say, a garden plot that you're putting in your backyard, it's an odd-shaped plot, and you got these dimensions. You want to know, well, how much total fence do you need to put around it? Well, you add up the feet and inches, and you get your total distance. And you can do it by the arithmetic method. 3 plus 11 is 14. 14 plus 7 is 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. But 2 feet is 24 inches, not 20 inches. So to get the 2 feet, you subtract the 24 from the 25. You have 1 inch here. Sorry about coughing. And then you have the 2 feet that you add up here. This is how you can add feet and inches. You just account for the fact that you're adding up 12s instead of 10s when you're adding up your inches. And then 2 plus, but then you go back to normal base 10. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 plus 9 is 27. And so you have 7 down here. And you carry the 2 over here, just like you are with regular addition. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 87 feet and 1 inch is the total length of the little fence you put around your garden plot. How can we do this with an abacus? Since the Romans came up with the idea of a foot being 12 inches. Well, you can put 46 here in base 10 and 3 inches here. Well, we have 46 feet, 3 inches fed in. We want to add 7 feet, 11 inches. First, we add the 11 inches. 1, 2. And then we have 6 inches here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a full foot because each of these upper beads represents 6 inches. Put that up there. Now we add the foot. Now we add 7 more feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's full 10 feet up there. We put that there. Add the 1 foot. Now the first 2 dimensions totals 54 feet 2 inches. Then we add 7 inches. Well, there's 6 there plus 7. That's 9 inches. And we add 3 feet here. 1, 2, 3. You add 20 feet here. And now we have 77 feet, but this is 9 inches. It looks like 8 because we're used to base 10. But that's 6 plus 3, which is 9. And then we add the 9 feet 4 inches. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Since that's a full foot, we pop that up there. There we are. Now we add 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We put that up there while it's still 6 there. 7, 8, 9. And our total is 87 feet, 1 inch, just like we do when we do it the arithmetic way. So there's the simple way of how to add. You practice this with lots of different numbers, lots of columns of numbers. You can practice, practice, practice. You can get receipts from your shopping trips and you can practice with them to see how easily you can match up with the final totals and double check your work that way. And that's how you get good with arithmetic. That's addition. I'll talk to you later, perhaps with subtraction, multiplication, division, and square roots. That's what I'm planning on doing right now. Thank you very much for your time.